Good morning, guys. So it is currently 7:30 a.m. and I have a lecture right now, but I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna be doing this lecture from my bed. This is gonna be a realistic vlog. I'm not gonna do outrageous things. I'm literally gonna show you what my actual day in the life is like as a third-year medic who studies in Bulgaria. My lecture started.
I hope you can see the presentation. You hear me well.
You're probably wondering where I'm going. Well, it's actually such a nice day out that I am gonna go on a little cycle ride around the lake with a friend. As you can see, it is very, very sunny, and I'm quite surprised because yesterday it literally snowed. So this weather is a bit bipolar. I just finished my internal medicine lesson, so I decided, before my next lecture, I'll go on like a quick bike ride just to get out the house, because quarantine is tough sometimes. I just got home. It is really cold outside. I know it looked really sunny, but it went ice cold after. So went round. I didn't get that much footage, so I'm hoping to go in the evening when it's a bit more warmer and at sunset. Hopefully I can get some really nice footage then. But basically Thursdays are my most busiest days. Now, my timetable for the day is I have a lecture at 7:30, so I have pharmacology at 7:30, and then at 9:20 I have radiology, and then at 11 I have internal medicine, 2:30 I have a lecture, and then 4:30 I have a lecture. So it's quite a jam-packed day. Bulgaria did go into another lockdown because cases are soaring really, really bad across Europe in general, but in Bulgaria it's hit quite bad again. I think on average they're having about 4,000 cases a day, which for Bulgaria is a lot. I know in the grand scheme of things, like compared to the UK, it's nothing, but in Bulgaria 4,000 is a lot of cases. Some of the hospitals have been hit really bad in Sofia and in Plovdiv. All the ICU beds are full. The hospitals are almost at capacity, so it's quite an intense moment here, basically. But as I said in my previous video, the university did have like this whole plan for us where we have a 2-week online, 2-week in-person kind of rotation. So right now, this week I was supposed to be in person, but obviously because of this whole palaver that's going on again, we're online this week and next week, and then obviously the following 2 weeks will be online again, and then we have Easter break. So basically until the end of April I would say we are online. No clue yet what's going on for final exams, which is what's stressing me out the most. Finals are in June and we don't know if they're going to be in person or if they're going to be online, so it's quite an overwhelming experience not knowing what's going on, because everything the university is doing, they're kind of doing it based around the pandemic, and I kind of wish they would just tell us like, now, okay, we've made the decision to have exams like online or in person, just so we know as students how to prepare, like, you know, for these exams. One thing I would say about coming to Bulgaria is generally they are quite last minute and it's very frustrating, whereas in England, you know, you'll have your decision made 2-3 months prior to an exam season, but here they're quite last minute. It's even with the exam timetable, like sometimes the exam timetable will come out like 3 weeks before the first exam. It's a bit ridiculous, but as I said, I just got back from my cycle ride, just made myself a cup of coffee and a hot water bottle, and I am going to do some preparation for an exam that I have next week. So next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, I have 2 exams, one for clinical laboratory and one for pathophysiology. They're not like big exams, they're like the end of the topic exams that we've basically been learning. But for pathophysiology, if you can maintain an 80% average or an average of 5, you get exemptions from the final exam. So, you know, we all want to work for that exemption if the exams are in person to make our life a little bit more easier. But yeah, so I have currently been using Osmosis. So I went onto Osmosis's website and actually signed up for the free trial because it is quite expensive. And I did the free trial to see if Osmosis is something that I would be interested in. So far so good. They have videos, they have flashcards, they have a question bank for every single topic. So right now I am doing the obstructive lung diseases, and it summarizes everything so quick, it's so concise. The flashcards especially are so good. Even the question banks that they have, like different case studies based on the topic, are very, very good. And one thing that I did like about the case studies, so obviously this was my first time using it, I didn't realize how much that they actually offer. So, you know, if you get a case study wrong, you'll get a full-on breakdown as to where you've made the mistakes and how to analyze a case study properly, like how to break down each individual piece of information they've given you. And I never really realized how much it would actually benefit you, because I never knew of like Osmosis or Quasmed in my first or second year, and it kind of sucks that I've only just discovered them now, because I know these like 2 websites would have done me amazingly in my first and second year.
So right now it's 2:30 and I have my social medicine lecture and I have no clue what's going on. But here's some live footage of me trying to make sense of what's going on.
Separate values of standardized incidence rates for men and women. Indication all the values for cervix uteri, corpus uteri, ovarian cancers should be.
So anyway, I gave up and halfway through I decided to watch Karma Medic's new vlog.
I just finished the social medicine lecture. It was on for an hour and 40 minutes. Oh. So, I'm not gonna lie, my concentration during online uni has shot to nothing, especially during lectures. I just have this tendency to just zone out and go on my phone and spend hours on TikTok, or like go on my iPad and just binge watch YouTube videos. It is so hard to stay motivated during this time. It's so hard to just keep on track of everything, and I can't even get into it because it just makes me so, it gives me anxiety thinking about all the stuff that I still have to do. But slow and steady wins the race.
So after my lecture, I had about a 40-minute break before my next one, so I decided to eat some noodles and finish watching the rest of the Karma Medic vlog. So during my radiology lecture, 90% of the time I'm confused because I'm trying to figure out what the X-ray, the CT, or the MRI is showing. So here's some live footage of me.
It is now 6:30 and I finished my lecture about half an hour ago, and I just spent like 30 minutes just kind of like organizing my desktop a little bit because it was quite clustered, and I don't like it when it's clustered. Now basically my day pretty much ends. It's pretty boring. I mean, besides online classes, there's really not that much to do here in lockdown, besides like go out for walks and stuff. Yeah, so I hope this video was somewhat informative of what my day is like under quarantine in Bulgaria. Yeah, if you guys want to know more about what it's like to study medicine in Bulgaria, then subscribe to my channel, click the bell button and give this video a thumbs up. So yeah, I'm going to close out the video here and see you next Sunday.